Okay.
And we were thinking, and we said, okay, let's do a real experience of digital comics, like make it more rich. If we take paper from people, give them something more, something more of 21st century, they consume it on digital devices or screens or whatever. So that's how it started, and then we just wanted to improve the app and the experience as much as possible. And still, we try to keep the essence of the original medium of comics. We don't want to change it too much because there are some apps that really change the medium. Like there's like a lot of animation
Mm-hmm.
like movie like cuts or something that you have to wait until the animation plays and then you can continue or something like that, or
Yes.
interact to tap on something all the time, so it pushes you somewhere you don't want to be. And we wanted the experience to be very fluent, seamless. You can have your own tempo
Okay.
while reading the comic as you read the paper. So that's the main idea of the reading form of reading.
And okay, so the idea was born in 2013. So it took you from 13 to 15 to actually get the first version of your application, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Because developing of apps is very expensive, and it was like a lot of money to get there. So we needed to create like a prototype of the app,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a lot of programming and music and how the music will be connected to the visuals because when you scroll, uh, we didn't say that we don't have pages because it's more natural to scroll
Mm-hmm.
on the screens today, right?
Yes.
So that's why we got rid of the pages. And when you scroll, the music, the soundtrack is connected to what you see. So when you go back, the music needs to go back. So we were thinking and developing and experimenting with this stuff, and it was quite demanding to get uh, where are we now? Yeah. So and then we needed to create a new comic
Mm-hmm.
in this form. So all the layers that are moving and the seamless like visual stripe because it's just one stripe that you go through is very yeah, forgot what I was talking about. And yeah, that you got it.
Yeah, we got it. Because I see you have scroll for reading, and there's pinch to zoom, no pages. And one thing, I definitely want to know about is the depth. How did you come up with this depth and the layers that you did? Because, even for a phone that doesn't have a 3D screen, for example, you still feel fully immersed in the 3D experience. How did that idea come about?
Um, you know, we saw panels right? And you can see it in websites. Um, when you go on some websites, there are some moving parts.
Hmm.
When you scroll, sometimes you have a different speed. Because so imagine that you have a background layer of visuals, and on top of it there is another layer which is which moves faster. So um, now you can see the experience of depth because the objects seems to be in different um, um, like in different depth.
Yeah, yeah. For instance, um, the comic that I was talking about earlier, it's snowing in some scenes. And as you're looking through some of the panels, it seems like that snow is moving. I mean, even close to like, doggone, if there are zombies in that doggone thing, and that whole movement being even the zombies seem like they were moving. I don't know how you guys did it, but it's like it said they're moving towards you.
Yeah,
You got one, and
so
you got
you can see the perspective in that in the depth can see in this kind of depth thanks to different speeds of the layers. I know it's more technical, and usually when you want to describe it, it doesn't work. Usually, try.
Yes.
You don't, until you try, you never know the experience. So, if anyone is listening and is interested in this kind of stuff, just go and download the app. It's free and try it for yourself. So, some free comic books you can try. Now, even the first one that I tried, which was, I think it was this, the first one I tried was just on Nanits, right? There's just one, it's just
Yeah.
The Nanits Chronicles. Yeah.
And basically the first few panels, it just starts off with this type like little puzzles, puzzles, and even that it was seemingly those too as we were watching the actual movie. I have to go watch it again.
Thank you.
Make me feel that appreciation.
Like, are you on video?
Just that
No.
good.
It was supposed to be, but something happened.
Still, good situation. And the sound great. It's how they film it is that's technically the finest
Wait, you had vibrations? I haven't experienced that yet. Serious?
but there's an ambience sound that's coming off the sound that adds to the whole experience. And I can't say enough of how much that helps with speakers and other apps out there and for video games. It's one of those sounds that you really just
Throw them under the bus, bro. We're talking about Nanix Comics. If Comixology app can't even compare to this, that's one of my examples. Comixology, man, you better start putting up a wall yourselves because Nanix is coming for you on some real business.
has been absolutely beautiful. Um, right. So, which ones is the selection process for getting those toys? So how many did you get last year? I didn't. Well, so about comic books, obviously the Nanits Chronicles is original production of our studio, right? So we will be happy to show this comic to people, and we have three series. It's Nanits Dark World, Nanits Sense, and Nanits Outlaw. It's like three stories done in different in the same universe, right? And this is our own correction. We use it as a reference to show how the textual was. We were traveling, visiting comic cons, for example,
You never make noise, but today.
and if they were willing to publish digitally, so we worked with them and we or they sent us their data. And we
So he
just
just taking his car blue.
cut it.
Blew up. Fuck. It's still Russell's always throwing shit on the fucking car. Leave it alone.
Put smoke or something inside the car?
Huh?
Did he put smoke? He said he put smoke inside the car, but he don't think that close. I'm like, what do you mean smoke? Smoke in the, where it's
I don't know.
Connected to music. There's
He's crying over there.
set your
I
price.
said he's crying over there.
This
This
is
is just
just
his dog.
this is just it's from the beer. And the music working on the station. Anyone can come and hear it. Free from the publishing of my your creator, you need just with two characters to give it for the comics.
So everybody stand by because man stick figures is coming soon.
It's some 3D stick figures. This is awesome. I love it.
So what I'm planning right now is so far right now this is just 30 million. Um, right now don't really have platforms because a lot of my comics you're expecting you like to have that heart to them, but there's nothing like that with the
No, not for the Nanits. It was the original idea, but then we took a look and we said, all right, when we focusing on paper comics, let's try to make digital comics as easy as possible for people, which shall be like really, as I mentioned before, it's reading a digital comics.
Yeah, and I think it is. And Lucas is actually about the submission process. But what I'm curious about, because I'm a music lover, and obviously music plays a big part in the app. How's your music selection process? How does that go about?
Jesus, as a person before using Logic, I search to imagine something to freshen like take inspiration from the music and make it much better.
How amazing is that? So you have a team of music writers as part of the Nanits family to do this. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, actually, that's pushing me to okay, create songs because when I did this performance there was sometimes crazy sound effects the sound effects the sounds and to match the tone. So we set up on the first album. We set up for the part where there was one time somebody was knocking on the door. I actually got up
Yeah, no, disturbing my reading. Damn it.
yeah, sorry to say that, but go ahead.
No, that's funny. That is a good one. That goes to sort of the quality of the sounds that are produced via this amazing application.
yeah, so you can usually you hear some music very ambient and then there are for example like shootings someone screaming walking on the street or something like that.
And
Something that just creates or supports the atmosphere. It's something that you couldn't experience in comic book before. Um, it's
mhm.
between, yeah, probably real comics and inspiration. I think it's more in scale of comics reading
Oh, it's definitely comics.
a game.
No, this is wonderful. Again, your developers team has done a wonderful job here. You have a fantastic selection thus far, and I see that you're preparing some new stuff. New stuff is coming with the current that's being prepared. I see there's Victory Children and Alien Knox. Um, are those from your team members or
There was that we have in our pipeline.
okay?
There are a lot of artists coming to us and
Yay.
would like to be published. So, but because there is a team. Uh, okay, so I'll tell you something about the process.
Okay.
The artists are everything. So then there is a graphic composer or compositor. awesome. And he takes the data, the pages from, for example, PDF, and he puts all the pages in one line chart that you can scroll. And then he has the graphics, the visuals, so you can divide foregrounds, and slow and
Gosh.
telling about the story,
Mm-hmm.
etc. And then he put it in OpenApp, and then the composer comes, and he's composing the music, and there's a sound designer, and he goes through the comic, and then
Wow.
he adds the sounds, and then the comic is ready.
Wow.
It takes like it can take from a week to 2 weeks. It depends on the length of the comics. Um,
You read my mind there. I was about to ask you, how long is this process? Because it sounds like it's very involved.
it can be quite fast. It depends on the data, how the data are prepared from the artists, and how, for example, um, how complicated is the drawing. If the drawing is very minimalistic, for example,
Mm-hmm.
so it's very easy
Okay.
to put because if you cut something, so then you have a white space under that. So so if you want to the drawings if you want the drawings to be moving, you need to underdraw them, right? If you can imagine how I mean that. So it also depends on how complicated is the drawing, because we need to like need to finish the comics under that.
So, in your mind, then, what should a creative team do to prep to submit? That way, it's easier on you guys. Like, what's the best thing that they could do before submitting to make the process easy?
So we can work with everything. If you just don't send us a paper comic, so we need to scan it, we would probably we wouldn't do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you send us PDFs, we can work with them. The best way is to send PSD files. So there might be layers. Um, some of the artists know that they want separate background and foreground. We
Mm-hmm.
can prepare it that way,
Okay.
but it's quite complicated. Not every artist work this way when they are preparing or drawing or creating the comics from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
But if if they have things separated line by line by pages, something like that, and putting the visuals, it's a bit tricky. So that's what usually we want ready. So
And is there a preferred size? Is there a preferred size for submissions?
uh, 2,000, at least 2,000 pixels wide
Okay.
always.
Okay. Gotcha.
If you have this, it's usually fine.
No, and another thing, because I see that you guys are very much invested in the creators that submit to your platform. And one of the questions I see on your website right now is, can you help me with the promotion of my comic books? So how do you go about, going ahead to further push the creators that are coming on board?
Great. So we're running some of the because okay, um, uh, we haven't um, we haven't made a lot of marketing effort, because we want
Okay.
to do quickly and by creating as much content as possible to go out and share
Mm-hmm.
to the people. But right now we are doing some first marketing to get some people on board. Um, like we have thousands of people per day in our audience, which is awesome. But still, we need to promote on social media. So one of the things we do, we create little trailers or teasers for each comic. So every new month, through
And,
That's the goal.
and of course, you could always send it over to Comic Crusaders and Undercover Capes, because it would definitely spread the love and the word of the nanitscomics.com website
Right.
with the amazing, books that you guys
Right.
have here.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead, Lucas. I know
Right.
you got something.
Yeah.
He's
So
itching.
so Eric. So yeah. So every month or so I
You doing
do a
double,
pre
Lucas?
yeah I do yeah I do and double do I do a previews, right, where I go through like all the indie stuff. And um and what I want to do is I'm going to do one tonight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I'm going to go through at least the top five
Lucas,
from this that I forget. Yeah.
you sound double. I have two versions of you talking. Go
Let
ahead,
me
try
see
again.
if I can fix it.
Yeah.
Let me
Right there, you sound better. Perfect. All right.
trying to make sure that this isn't. All right. Yeah. So can you hear me now?
I
You
still
good?
hear you twice. Oh, really?
You hear me
That's
on the.
crazy. Well, I guess I'm special over here. All right, brother. Go ahead.
Right. So yeah, so every month or so I go through the previews, which is like the comics that are coming out in say 2 months from now, right? And that's when I like to elevate all the indie comics that are out there. And what I'm going to try and do is tonight I'm actually going to do one. And what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to push hard as heck. This whole Nanits reader thing, man, because there are some really great comics on there, some really great experience on there. Um, the only thing is, we usually go hard. We go till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Um, when we're doing that, if it's popping, freaking, I'll send you a link. But it's where we basically we get drunk off our butts and we freaking talk. We talk. You can. I'll send you a link if you want to come in and freaking bring some of that Ukrainian freaking alcohol that y'all might have out there, man. That'd be freaking great, man. But yeah, so as I understand it, you're from the Ukraine. Is that correct? Where you from? Prague. Ah, okay,
Eh,
okay. You're in a great part of Eastern Europe or Central Europe, and I've heard some really great stuff about freaking Prague.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because when the communist regime, so we were the last country in like Soviet Union. It used to be like it's like almost, yeah, 30 years ago. So, but we are still told to be a hard people. So we're not physically accepted still.
Gotcha. And how is the comic book community on your side of the world? Is it a very proactive community? Do you have a lot of comic shops? Do you have gatherings? I'm curious. I'm coming from the States here, so is Lucas. So we've never experienced the European comic, type of feel. So how is that?
It's like Eastern it's not the same. Also, but there are also countries like France, um, which have this history pretty long. There are many shops everywhere, like comic shops. In Czech Republic, every city probably has some comic shop, but comic book has like risen after the revolution, after the
Okay.
communists.
Hmm.
So we have like a 30 years back when comics really started to be something. Maybe it was the year like 2000 when there was a big boom
Oh,
in comic
wow.
books and a lot of artists started to create their own comic books. But still, I can see in our country there's the problem that a lot of these artists are like really like really artists like how would I describe them? They they can't create a real good mainstream comic book. They are like very artistic, experimental, expressive comic books that they didn't explore. So maybe
Right.
one of
Right.
the things that we wanted to show people there are a real good craftsmen create very good or at least the visuals, for example, of the story to be mainstream. So we have created Nanits comic book
Right.
because I think that, for example, the SES 2177, which is the event comic book, um, is really something that is worth of people seeing.
Right. Well, here's a question: are there any of the comics that are on Nanits that are by the prog writers or artists
Yeah, yeah,
that you know of?
yeah. Okay, so we have Nanits, of course. Then there is Sherlock Holmes.
So hold on. So hold on. Let me run through those. So you talk about Nanits. So I'm looking maybe Victor Sauer. That looks like a prog name.
Yeah, he was working on
Uh, s- So, okay, are all these guys that are working on Nanits, are they from all from Prague? Because I'm looking at Robert. Yeah, yeah, Robert.
There are also people from Russia. For example, you can see Pencil's here. So Pencil artist is Mysterious Basically. The artwork is drawn by a guy from Chile. We also have a Colombian artist. So these are the artists, writers
Yeah.
that are based in Prague, basically.
Check that out. Latinos rocking the house at Nanits. Oh man, I feel proud about that.
Right. Yeah, because what I'm trying to push, man, is in my world, in the speculation world, we're always looking for the new hot thing, right? And Prague right now is an untapped resources finding the new writer, the new artist. We've got great guys from all over, like Mike Deodato. We're looking for those, or and in Asian countries we got Ji Hung Lee, freaking and all the doggone Lees. You got Dustin and Gwen. So we've got all these great artists from other countries, but I haven't. What I want to do is make sure that we tap. As long as I got you over there, you can help me tap into that Prague market and help me find those new guys. Because look, the product that you guys are pushing out is freaking great, but I don't know what the next step for you guys, because once again, once you guys get a freaking hit, I guess the next step would probably be maybe to do a Kickstarter maybe for one of these, and then go from there. Um,
So it was a first thing, like we wanted to show it to people and find find out if people interested in this type of comic. So that's why we just said, okay, and we raised like $80,000, I think.
Ooh, man. How
whew,
much are you going for?
okay.
It was for the first issue. I think it was the first issue, and it's two
Wow.
issues little developing in the end.
But that just stayed digitally, right? That didn't go get published or anything.
No, there is a lot of
Okay. Then I guess, I mean, because what I'm trying to get at is that this stuff is so good, we might have to do another Kickstarter to get it like in hard copy paper.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
thought. Like what Lucas is saying, like get some of your hit ones here. You could even do previews of each one, 5, 6 short page stories, and do an anthology so people understand. Hey, if you want to get the full story, go to nanitscomics.com and read the rest and check out our amazing library because you're so diverse. You have horror, you got action, you got slice of life, you have manga style. Now, for example, this one, Death of Darkness, that I'm looking at. Do you do manga in the traditional sense via this, where am I scrolling up and not down, or vice versa? It's a joke. It's a bad joke. Okay, that was a bad joke. So with Death of Darkness being a manga, you know how we in the United States we have to read it backwards. So in the case of the app and Nanits, how are we scrolling differently?
Yeah, I think
Normal.
but you just read from right side, right?
Yeah.
You don't read from left to right, from top down,
Mm-hmm.
but from right to left.
Yeah.
But we were thinking about scrolling, like a bit ago.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. It's great.
Also, people scroll websites.
Yeah. Yeah. Eh, that would be really funny though. Like, why is this not working? Oh, it's the other way. I mean, it would be hilarious. But again, I'm seeing this artwork here on the manga style. It's wonderful. I mean, is that really the plan of Nana to try to bring the most diverse library of digital comic books in the world?
Right now, because if you look at you have almost every artist has comic selection too, right?
Hmm.
The titles that really are popular are the most smaller ones.
Yeah, it's the big two and it's Premiere.
Yeah, but when you look at I want to see on the side of the world what they create. How come they don't find that in comics, or they're somewhere down?
They're buried in Comixology originals where it's hard to find. Yeah, it's not fair to them.
Look at like on the indie comic the art, look at the ad about it. Uh, Maybe yeah, there are some posters, but we would like to create this community and space for people. And of course, indie artists usually don't have a lot of money for publishing sometimes, so anyone and in print.
Hmm.
So I think that digital is a good step to start to get famous maybe on the other side of the world.
Gotcha.
Because what do you do? You print your comic book, so it's now published, and you sell it
Hmm.
maybe usually to some comic con in the Madison city,
Yep.
but
Spend $200 or $300 on a table and maybe not even get your money back because you're new. Most people ignore new for some odd reason, which is a shame. Because I'm a big indie guy. I mean, if I collect anything big two, I only collect one book from the big two, and that's Conan. That's it. That's it. I mean, everything else I buy is independent or premiere. Why? That's just my preference. And it's because of this world of indie, like I've told everybody, you don't need to force the big two or premier companies to give you the stories you want because it feels forced. In indie, it exists already. And based on your library, I'm pretty sure there's something for everyone on this wonderful platform.
Yeah, I mean, like the one of the ones that you have up right up there is Monster Kids. It's even got stuff for kids out there, man.
yeah, sure. Of course, that's one target. It's not Japanese, but it's like in foreign languages. Oh, we didn't say that we have the full Japanese, so you can search languages at comic books. So if you're from Germany, you can read it in German.
Ooh,
If you are from USA, you can read it in English. If you're from Spain or Mexico,
Mexico.
you can read it in Mexico. Read it in Japanese. There are some translations. Not each comic is translated yet,
Hmm.
but will be. So we
Right.
don't have all translations, but for example, this has some languages already published somehow. These translation layers, or you can buy translations for free. We usually
Oh, wow.
want the comics to be in at least 2 or 3 languages. It will
Yeah.
depend
Wonderful.
on the publication.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, if you need some Spanish translators, you got two right here that can help you out with
Oh,
that,
yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah. I read, write, speak it. All right. Absolutely. Yeah. Because right now I'm looking up at what he said. Kid comics. I see super up monster kids. What's all this about? I mean, and it looks like a diverse crew. You got Kevin M. Glover, Nicola Cuddy. I hope I said that right. Mohammed Fuad. I murder names, bro. Sorry. But
Um,
look how
yeah,
wonderful this
we
looks.
found this guy Kevin Glover doing. You may know him from some maybe B movies,
Oh, really?
even Blade, and comic book Comic Con in Silicon Valley.
Oh, yeah, I saw that in 2018. You went to the Silicon Valley. Yeah, yep, yep. It was that the first time in the States for Nanits?
No, we were like 3 times in the States, and
Hmm.
I said I'm not published digitally anywhere, so I wanted to try this, and he provide us like five of these comic books because we wanted also to see
Hmm.
um, we have 5 issues of this, and because he liked that, uh, he will probably give us some more.
He better give you some more. I like his artwork, very artsy
Yeah.
style.
So
Kevin
Ah.
can change into like a monster superhero, and maybe these or try to fight some bad guys who come into the scene. So
some of the stuff that you were just bringing up is something that pricks my ears up. So, for instance, us speculators, we love to hear, "Hey, there's a new comic out by a guy that has written a movie script out." See what I'm saying? Because what I'm looking for is, hey, you got this stuff out there by a guy who has experience with the movie industry, and it's out. It's not hard copy yet, but guess what? You might want to pay attention to this freaking comic, especially now that you're telling me say coming out. So that would be perfect for either a TV series or movie later. And this guy's name was Kevin Glover, I believe that's what his name was, right? Right. Right. And from what I'm saying, it looks beautiful. There's a lot of freaking good stuff about it. I haven't read the full freaking series yet, but once again, this is some great freaking stuff that you got going on there. So what's next in development as far as the whole developing the whole app for Nanits.com?
I'm confident to say that the main core of the app is ready. Everything works. Um,
Yes, it does.
you buy comic books, you can read free some ads, you can everything works. So and you can read different tiers. So what is it? For example, what's the first example? Japan.
Hmm.
You can read it on phones. You have to cover with very small
Yeah.
titles because our tablet screens are bigger to show the same thing on smartphones. It's very small.
Yeah.
We needed to develop technology that somehow translates and make the bubbles bigger if you
Oh,
want to
wow.
read more.
Right.
And yes, where are we heading? Would like to create as much content as possible. We need more and more content, and we need more and more people willing to read in this kind of form. So the only thing that we are right now solving is to bring more content so people can really jump on the subscribe, and they know that they can find every time they find something they would like to read. Because if you have dozens, like thousands of kids stuff, dozens of horror, so
Yeah.
everyone can join such a library.
Right. Yeah. So speaking of horror and the way ahead, I could definitely see. So for instance, I am a 3D goggle junkie, right? Like all the 3D goggles from Oculus to the PlayStation. I could definitely see some of these goggles. Me putting on my goggles and just scrolling through, and the sounds and everything freaking come at me. So I don't know if you got that as a plan down the line after you guys get more money to develop this, but I mean, even a tablet right now is even reading this on a tablet and phone is just good enough to make this come to fruition at some point. Go ahead, man.
So some conferences or so okay, the answer is no, because we need some other people to collect royalties.
Yes. Oh,
Right, right, yeah, yeah, yep.
Somehow, I don't want to sit 2 hours reading comments like this.
on your head. Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
it's the way.
I absolutely agree.
Virtual reality. What what do you get for reading comments? Like, and I know that you can like look around, and it would be great. But such a comic would it needs to be created for virtual reality.
Yeah.
You need to create it for 360,
Right.
maybe in the future somebody will I don't know.
Absolutely agree. Right, yeah, right now, I just want y'all to concentrate on getting this thing through, developing it as far as you can, and then getting hit ones to hard copy in my hands. So I have a paper copy because I want to be I want to be the guy that says, "Yup, I can prove that I'm on the floor thing right here." And then I'm gonna send all my copies so you guys freaking get it signed so I can make some money off of that shit as well. But yeah, freaking, and then only after, and I repeat, only after you guys get that hard copy money at you guys, then you can maybe think about the 3D stuff, or push it off to some holiday, to get freaking adopted and developed, and then this stuff would really freaking push off, man. But yeah, once again, dude, you've got so many freaking great stuff in there for all the stuff that's going on. It's amazing. And I'm just happy and I'm grateful to you guys that you guys gave me and Al freaking chance to review it and freaking talk to the stuff. Um,
Oh
um,
yeah, because the reviews are coming. He's just taking his
let's
time. He wanted
see.
to make sure to chit chat with you and get the real essence of the Nanits Comics family. Coming from the other side of the world. I mean, and you do are building a presence here, correct? In the states, you have an office somewhere. I believe on the West Coast. No,
um, it's in Las Vegas.
there you go. Oh man, in Vegas. Uh oh. He going after the money for real, brother. When Lucas they made it rain, and he's talking Vegas. There we go. What's popping?
Yeah. Hey, I'm wait invitation to the office, man. Hey,
Okay.
We went through an acceleration program for startups,
Oh, nice.
and it really gave us like a lot of knowledge and know-how for building like a new product and how to promote it, how to market it, how to communicate with people that we have something new. For example, when we were visiting comic cons and we were at our tables, we were telling, look, come here and read our digital comic that moves and plays the music. People were like, no, I don't like that anymore.
Jeez.
I don't like
Mm-hmm.
digital. And it was quite complicated to get to this sentence that is very simple. And it's when you bring comic books to life.
Yeah.
And when we go to comic con right now, and people passing by and we say, hey, I want to see how you bring comic books to life. So they were, oh,
Ooh.
seriously?
Yes.
How would you see that? And it was something different because when you talk about this technology and all this stuff, people can't imagine how would they read it or how is the experience. They refuse. But if they try, those paper comics, they try. They're like, oh, I don't like paper comics, and then they try just for a minute, and then they're scrolling in the table of several pages,
Nice.
and you put the headphones. It's very impressive because everything is silent and you're just immersed into the comic book reading and viewing, and it's just a different experience. You don't want to fight with paper. We love paper comic books,
Of course.
but somehow silence, there's no point digital.
well, then if you then they need to freaking be thankful right now because your stuff is a lot better than some of those paper guys out there. And
Absolutely.
I'm talking about without the immersive experience, without even the sound, the subject matter that's in some of these freaking comics right now is way better than a lot of the other stuff that I've been reading right now. And actually, and on my drunken podcast at 2 o'clock in the morning tonight, when I'm freaking drunk off my ass, I'm going to be talking to my top five that I've read so far. Nanits. I'm going to go back over Nanda's Dark World again. I'm going to give Alien Locks a try. I haven't read that. On the Coast of Dreams, and then
You said what's that?
you said what's that?
Headquarters.
You created that one. Yep. And then I'm going to give Asylum another look, and then of course my favorite right now is Die Hard of the Dead. So there's a few that I'm going to be.
Very nice. It looks really beautiful. The rainy and stuff. And Katrina,
Yes.
it feels like it's like apocalypse just happens in the world, and all the monsters are coming out, and they just want to kill everyone, and they're really pissed off. And yeah, it's a good comic to read.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I can, freaking try and I mean, like I said, like man, every time I get a chance to freaking talk and freaking on a podcast like this, I'm going to freaking shout you guys out because this stuff is amazing. Um, we actually have a guy with Comic Crusaders, Al, it's a Jeff freaking comic that he's developing right now.
Oh yeah,
He
real
just
good stuff.
yeah, he just doesn't have a platform, so he needs to freaking get on this, man. Freaking send his stuff into you guys and see what you guys think. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to send him because the Comic Crusader family has a plethora of very talented individuals, whether they're writers or artists or a combination of both. So yeah, we'll definitely send them your way. I don't want to take up too much more of your time because we're approaching the hour mark now, right? And so with that, where do you see Nanits? It sounds like an interview question. Where do you see Nanits in 5 years from now? Agreed.
there are so many talented people and such a enthusiasm, such an imagination that just hate it's different. It's funny. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they might put it this way: this world of really great comics
Mm-hmm.
is something new, something fresh.
Yeah, an application that focuses on that.
This kind of comics is the future of massive comics.
I see it. I could see it, Michael. I see it. This is the future of comics. Because again, comicsology, watch out because Nanit is coming and they're gonna come at you hard because they're doing a product that is worthy of comic fans. Something, as you said, it's immersive. It's not just reading, it is an actual experience. And as you said, you bring them to life. You rock. I want to shout out your whole Nanite family. They're doing a wonderful job, and I hope that they continue to do such an awesome job for you. You continue being an awesome entrepreneur and kicking ass out there. And that's one other thing. Right before we leave, as an entrepreneur, what advice would you give somebody trying to break into an industry like comics? Because you've been through it already, you know.
This world isn't easy. It's not easy, but what I see, I don't think it's a it's divide. I mean, there's so many good artists out there, and they're not searchable online, but they can contact.
Hmm.
Somebody can contact them, even though they know their art.
Hmm.
They can contact them or find them. Be searchable online. Let's get yourself found somehow and promote yourself. It's so important. Okay, maybe you will be growing as an artist or writer your whole life. You will be independent in this world, but if you want to get in front of people, if you want to get published, you need to be somehow known. Make yourself visible on the internet. Promote your work, whatever. Do something for don't draw on local journals.
Gotcha. Basically, create your presence and make it known at the end of the day. Awesome. And Lucas, do you have anything in closing for Michael?
No, man.
No, man, we're going to keep in touch. Like I said, man, forget it. I believe in this product. I believe in this app. Just keep anytime you put out some new products, just freaking keep hitting Al up. Let us know. Like we said, all these reviews of the stuff. It's coming. Um, we just freaking gotta get some other stuff out first. I'm definitely going to every time I have a chance at a podcast, I'm freaking going to freaking shout this stuff out. I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to talk about 5 or 6 tonight. I know you're probably going to be in a bed freaking snoring your head off tonight when I'm freaking doing this thing, but I'm definitely going to freaking talk about this stuff, and I'm going to add you said Kadoja, which looks like it's about Kajin. I'm going to add that to the list, and I'm not going to freaking go deep into depth, but I'm definitely going to freaking shout those out, and freaking talk about them, and I'm going to shout out all those artists and writers, man, because they definitely deserve it because there's definitely a lot of hard work went into all this. So, which again, thank you very much for freaking letting us freaking talk about this and freaking get into this, man. Freaking, but this is an awesome app that I absolutely suggest that everybody freaking download and freaking take a look at.
And
Think about that sometime. You might just write a couple of sentences, but honest.
oh, that's what Comic Crusaders is about.
Ha ha ha! He must not know me. he must not know me. See, so I'm the dude known as I don't give a damn.
Yeah. He's very blunt.
Yeah, I'm very blunt, man. If I don't like the stuff, I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put out exactly why I don't like the stuff and whether I like it. So don't. So if, for the glowing reviews I'm giving you right now, that's very honest, man. If I didn't like anything about it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And like I said, the only thing that I'm a little wary of right now is the fact that there isn't a plan to do hard copies right now, and that's it. The rest of the stuff is golden, man. I I, I I can see myself taking Saturdays and Sundays off just to freaking sit down and go through all this freaking stuff, all the
Lucas
stuff
just
that I've
wants
read
to
so far.
speculate. That's all. He just wants to get into that speculation market with Nanits. That's all it is. Come on.
Hey,
I'm with
and that's for real. That's for real. But in the meantime, while I'm freaking waiting on them to get the stuff together, as fucking getting the hard copies out, I'm actually enjoying the stories. I'm enjoying the experience and the sound and the ambience and the experience of going through all this stuff. It's absolutely freaking like, wow, okay. And I can see the stuff going being some of the stuff being adapted to a movie script, being adapted to a TV series. But guess what? I also want y'all to freaking yeah, yeah. I mean, for real though, some of the what if stories. I haven't got the only one I haven't really taken a look at is the Broken Home one. But all this other stuff is really freaking good. Um, it just yeah. The only thing I'm saying is for a lot of the guys that freaking love to shout out the other stuff, the hardcore speculators, they just want some hard copies. That's all. Us 40 to 50 year old freaking guys. No freaking. We
yeah.
even though it's a great about hard copies, just to say, yeah, I was there on the ground floor. Look at this. And that's just what it is. But absolutely, chef's kiss to all this great stuff that you're doing, and we're going to keep pushing forward on this.
Absolutely. Now, before you go, Mike, before you go, where can we find you? Let our fans know where they could search.
So nanitscomics.com, it's the website that show you everything about us, and of course you can download the app from App Store if you have iPhone or iPads, or get it on Google Play if you have Android devices. And if you want to read on desktop, PC or Mac, you can do it. You need some third-party app to run it right now, but we are working on desktop application so um, you can read comics this there in the future on PCs too.
And there you go. Folks, this is the amazing Michael Petras of Nanits Comics. Thank you again for your time. Crusaders, visit that site. Capers, visit that site. This is the future of comics on some real business. I'm Al Mega with my right hand man right here, Lucas, the man who shall not be
Yay,
nicknamed.
yay.
And Michael,
Yeah,
again, thank you for
yeah.
your time, brother. And everybody have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you and enjoy all the comics.
Great. I stopped recording there. We're finalizing this. I'm gonna try to get this prepped out maybe by for Monday because I did one yesterday that I got to come out with for tomorrow. So I think this one I'm gonna aim for release on Monday. Okay, and then as soon as it's released, I'll obviously give you a links and an email so you guys can go ahead and share that all over the world. I'll make sure that in the body of the post I